All right, let's blast the chest. The more tennis I play and the more I use my shoulders, the more my chest tightens. It's bad enough. We all spend so much time hunched on computers, our phones, texting. We're so drawn in. We don't spend enough time opening and strengthening and treating our chest. And chances are, if you have soreness in your shoulders, you probably have a lot of tightness in your chest. So start with whatever small claw tool you like. I am going to use the Pro Blaster. When you picture your chest muscles, they run, there's a bunch of them, and they all run kind of in an upwards direction towards the shoulder, but almost every single one touches the clavicle in some capacity. So make sure you give lots of love to this little clavicle area. So I work up at a diagonal. I tend to bring my arm back and try to focus on opening and stretching my chest backwards. We are not going onto the breast tissue. We are working up in the chest muscle and the pecs and all the goodness up there. Don't forget your traps. This is also great for like bra strap lines. Those, you can kind of get those deep dents out that way. You can also go under the arm here where you may have that like bra bulge that hangs over. This is also great for that. Up and down, side to side. I like to kind of lift my chest a little bit to take the strain off of my chest having to hold the weight. And I'm working again above the breast tissue, but working on the chest muscles heading in that upwards direction. I'm gonna tip this and I'm utilizing just the ends here, running right underneath the clavicle and then little scoops down from it. That one always feels really good. And then little push upwards out towards the shoulder. And then I like to kind of hug the clavicle using one leg of the claw, and I've got it going behind it. That one always feels good. It's such a forgotten area. After you do that for a few minutes, you can make sure you work down between the breasts. This is great if you have like that crepey lined look across your chest. Get that healthy blood flow, get that collagen flowing in there. Go and do the other side, even it up a little bit. I do get red very quickly, but I've been doing this for a lot of years, so I've had quite a bit of practice. In time, you may find that when you start blasting, you have like white cold spots, and it doesn't seem like the blood is coming to the surface. That will go away in time. The more you use these like small claw tools, the more those surface layers will open up and the more that blood will start flowing to the surface. I'm gonna switch to my face blaster for a second just because that fits better. Going up and around. You can also get right in here. Again, you can work that bra bulge that likes to pour over the sides. If you have bra dents, you can use the legs of the face blaster and just kind of pluck across where those lines tend to sit. Feels really good because any very tight clothing or anytime you have those what feel like permanent lines from bras or pants, it feels so good once you start blasting those. So good. All right, my mini 2. I'm just gonna follow the same path that I took originally. Again, don't forget the traps and the back side of that clavicle. Underneath, I've got the tool tipped here, up and down. Even it up on the other side. Always listen to your body and whatever it's asking for. If you find a tight spot, give it a little extra time. If this blast is too long for you, shorten it. Just listen to your body. The nugget ends, this one's pointier, this one's more blunt. I like to take the more blunted end. And again, go up, under the clavicle, over the back side of it. Just giving it a quick, feels like you're just kind of coloring in a coloring book here. I like to get around the shoulder, again, and those traps. If you find like a very specific knot or tight spot, you can take the nugget end and you can press it in and poke and wiggle and kind of move around the area that's very tight or very tender. Nuggeting is always best to be done at the end when you're more warm and supple and open. And that's it. Don't forget when you're done to flush, pinch, move, grab the skin, get that blood flow kind of moving on out after bringing it to the surface. All right, have a good day.